The age of Aquarius is not the age of the ruling class elite. It's an era for the regular people to arise. Before delving deeper into this concept, let's address some fundamental questions. What defines an age, particularly a zodiacal age? When does the age of Pisces conclude? And when does the age of Aquarius commence? What implications does the age of Aquarius hold for humanity? Are we destined to nuke each other into oblivion, sending us back into a stone age? Or is there something different coming? We plan on answering all of these questions. In response to the first question, what defines a zodiacal age? In simple terms, it corresponds to the Earth's position at the spring equinox. A more nuanced explanation involves recognizing the 12 universally acknowledged constellations of the zodiac. These constellations mark the path of the sun throughout the year and are generally visible from any location on Earth. The calculation is then based on observing the sunrise during the spring equinox, typically occurring around March 21st in the Northern Hemisphere. Which zodiac constellation of stars would you see on the eastern horizon at that time? That is the zodiac age we are in. That leads to the question, when does the age of Pisces conclude, and when does the age of Aquarius commence? This topic sparks considerable online debate. Yet, there's a general consensus that we are currently at the cusp or transitioning from Pisces to Aquarius. Let's approach this with an analogy akin to late winter and early spring. Around the precise moment of the spring equinox, Western astrologers mark it as the first day of Aries. At that moment, there is nearly equal distribution of 50% light and 50% darkness. Similarly, the averages of light and darkness a couple of days prior, as well as a couple of days after, don't differ significantly, unless affected by external factors like an incoming storm. In a comparable manner, our current position reflects an overlap of influences from both Pisces and Aquarius, which leads to the question, what implications does the age of Aquarius hold for humanity? Despite its association with the water bearer, Aquarius is unmistakably an air sign, specifically one that is considered fixed rather than one that is mutable. Air signs are often characterized by qualities such as wit, thought, and intelligence. As a third decan air sign, the energy represents the application of intelligence, extending beyond the familial realm to a global stage. Consequently, the primary focus isn't on shaping perspectives concerning individuals or families as much as larger social constructs and the proper conduct for the world at large. First, let's compile a list of Aquarian themes. Following that, we can delve into how some of these themes intricately connect with biblical prophecies. Aquarius themes: friendship, proper behavior, rebellion, the common folk, aspirations, community, social constructs, people, technology, international connectivity, social groups, social awareness, and humanitarianism. Do you see how many of these are already unfolding? Let's dive deeper and take a closer look at these archetypes. To better grasp these concepts, let's closely examine the astrological theme of Aquarius, being a fixed air sign. Now, contrasting it with mutable air, represented by Gemini, associated with the themes of the twins and siblings, observe the immediate connection to the inner circle. Unlike mutable signs, which are ever-changing, don't extend far and lack a steady course outward, Aquarius, being fixed, projects a similar air theme, yet with a steadfast trajectory. Consequently, the fixed Aquarian theme encompasses friendship, social groups, international groups, as well as humanity and people at large. It's marvelous to see how the invention of the internet, during this transition into the age of Aquarius, has greatly enhanced all these themes. It has extended our friendships worldwide and made vastly different social constructs, as our communications have become international and not merely taking place on a local level. As previously noted, the inception of the internet, a significant technological leap, aligns with the essence of Aquarius, being an air sign representing thought and intelligence, and further, as a fixed sign symbolizing steadfast progress. It encapsulates the theme of technology. Hence, It's foreseeable that this age will usher in even more advanced technology as we move deeper into it. This idea strongly supports astrology because you can't deny the progress we've made in technology, which aligns with what astrology predicts. Yet there are significant concerns among deeply religious individuals who study the end times prophecies. It's not limited to Jews who believe in the book of Daniel, Christians who highlight the destructive themes of the book of Revelation, or Muslims anticipating their day of judgment. Even the Norse awaiting Ragnarok and Valhalla contribute to this discussion. This raises the question, are we going to nuke each other into the Stone Age? And if we don't, are the angels' vials going to move us into a Stone Age? To balance this discussion, it's crucial to recognize Saturn as the ancient ruling planet of this age, often considered a co-ruler of Aquarius with Uranus. Despite being feared by stargazers, Saturn is also associated with the Sabbath or seventh day, representing rest. Prophecy foretells a millennium lasting 1,000 years, envisioning an era of peace, where the wolves lie down with the lamb, a cosmic metaphor in its own right. Indeed, Saturn does possess destructive qualities, and there are prophecies of the wicked destroying the wicked. Easy enough, don't be wicked. Don't get baited into all the drama. Additionally, the book of Revelation speaks of 7 angels pouring out vials of destruction, aligning with Saturn as the 7th planet, and the water bearer may as well be called the vial bearer. These correlations are not mere coincidences. The convergence of prophecies and current global events has heightened fears. Accusations of government dishonesty, concerns about plagues, conflicts in the Holy Land, yet other conflicts involving superpowers like Russia and devastating earthquakes in places like Turkey, causing mass casualties, which contribute to widespread anxiety. Many express fear of a looming collapse, contemplating a retreat to the hills, and living off-grid away from civilization. While our channel's creators aren't political activists, we empathize with people's concerns about global events. The potential for mass destruction driven by our social advanced technology and the implications of Saturn, the destroying angel in the age of Aquarius, is undeniable. However, this doesn't signify the end of the age, but rather its beginning. The age of Aquarius was never meant to be a repeat of the Stone Age. It contradicts the very essence of Aquarius itself. To truly understand Aquarius, consider its celestial axis with Leo, the lion, the ruler over the animal kingdom, and also, arguably, over the zodiac. Leo embodies themes of royalty and the ruling class. In contrast, Aquarius, situated opposite Leo, symbolizes the common folk. The essence of this age isn't about elite rule. It beckons the common people to rise and live like kings, establishing equality. One example to show you the energy of the age of Aquarius is to point out the happenings of the 2022 Oscars. The acting class is the embodiment of the Leo theme, given Leo is not just the ruling class elite, but also a symbol of those who hold the spotlight on the grand stage. When Will Smith slapped Chris Rock across the face after he made a joke about his wife, it wasn't much later that Will was being presented with an Oscar that very same evening. Among his peers, the Leo class, it wasn't as big of a deal. Not enough to strip him of his award when it was only up to them. But when there was backlash from the common folk across the internet, they caved to the Aquarius pressure of the public, stripped Will of his awards, and banned him from future participation. This is a perfect demonstration of how this age holds great potential for common folks' voices to be heard, even more so than the ruling class. If anyone should fear Saturn, the destructive force tied to Aquarius and its age, it's for those who've oppressed the common folk. This theme suggests a balance, where the wicked face destruction, restoring equilibrium to the playing field. Certainly, a Saturnian theme may bring a period of cleansing in this age, but it's crucial to remember the context of biblical prophecy, a foreseen millennium of peace. Saturn's name, suggesting the 7th or Sabbath day, aligns with the prophecy, as it implies the earth is going into a season of rest. Imagine a scenario where nuclear conflicts disrupts our communication and technology, pushing us to manual labor and to harvest crops by hand or with primitive tools. Does this align with the prophesied season of rest in the coming age? It seems contrary to the essence of what the age stands for. That being said, we aren't making a claim that zero nuclear warfare will happen, especially given that nuclear warfare has already happened. On the contrary, envision conflicts sporadically resolved by divine intervention, with the wicked targeting each other, angels wielding power over elements, focusing on wicked rulers. A large part of humanity remains, overseeing technological advancements, a fundamental Aquarian theme. This advanced technology diminishes the need for extensive manual labor. Could this scenario fulfill the prophecy of a season of rest and a millennium of peace? Speculative, yes, but it's not a big stretch. You can swiftly navigate lines at Walmart or McDonald's by entering your order through a computer or paying for groceries via similar means. Moreover, AI advancements enable tasks like solving math equations, crafting essays, and producing beautiful art. By encouraging more people to pursue engineering, enhancing robotic capabilities which could diminish the need for manual labor, and expanding their ability for physical tasks, the possibility of this becoming a reality is emerging. Certainly, there are potential dangers with these technologies falling into the wrong hands. Yet their potential benefits for humanity are immense. If we unite and collectively focus on advancing humanity, channeling efforts into creating a better Earth instead of investing in wars and conflicts, the potential for positive change is vast. It could be a glorious transformation.